3, Lolly. And everyone, thank you.
Okay.
Please send love to everybody, guys. 3 legs with the 3 watch streak. And you can't beat that. You might as well just stay on that permanently. Otherwise, then you're gonna have to grow extra limbs. The more watch days you watch, the more limbs you have to grow. But send love to Pro Man. Send love to your favorite morning breakfast gaming channel. Eggs and Bacon. Doing some Dark Souls 2. We got another Souls-like streamer and a anime guy. Got Soulstraw. I didn't spell that right at all. We got Soulstraw going with Persona. We got Garv13 going with Fortnite. So many of my regular visitors that I frequent. You got favorite customer going with God of War Ragnarok, which I need to beat the first God of War so I can play that. I know I was at the end of God of War, Dead of Blood. Blah. Fucking time to continue venturing further into Gale of Darkness. And somehow they got even lazier with this game. And it's even worse looking. But you know what? It's whatevs. Let's see, I got no spinner exceed on. Whoa. I got Mareep Seal, Houndor, Baltoy. Tiersa. That's pretty much everybody. Up to this point. Okay, this game was my childhood. Coliseum was my childhood. I didn't play the sequel, but I'm liking it so far. It's Coliseum to me so far was better. But it is fun so far. So I believe we are at the Shroomish, looking like. I don't remember where I was going exactly. So we got you over there. Where was I? Oh, okay. I hope everything sounds good. Should. Oh, what do we get? Oh, hello. Well, this isn't Tiny Little Intruder. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's gonna feel good having Espeon back in this one. It was nice having him just evolve straight into him. I haven't seen a non-randomized playthrough of this in a while. Was good, Gold? I love Pokemon, but I'm not adequate in Pokemon enough to really do randomized runs, or I also like playing official copies of games and trying to complete the Pokédexes. I'm not really one for challenge runs like that. But yeah. This is also my first time playing Gale of Darkness. I wouldn't do it anyway, but if I had the opportunity. But yeah. No matter how many times I play games, I've always just do a normal run as if I've played it for the first time and just collect everything. I do like watching people's challenge runs, Nuzlocks, and things, but I'm not adversed enough in competitive, because I don't really do any of that, to really make those challenges easier for me. And then when it comes to like other kind of games, like Souls, I'm not adversed. For instance, Dark Souls, I'm not adversed in where every item is or what they all are, to really be able to do certain runs like that. But that's why I don't do stuff like that. I could easily look up guides, but that takes months of preparation, and plus people have to practice this stuff. I just want to have fun. I don't have that patience. Have to use the official guide for this game, so say I want to disappear. I know, I hate fucking looking for guides nowadays. Especially on the other Pokemon games. The mainline ones. Where I just want a guide to tell me where some items are and what the Pokemon locations are. And half the time they just make a full-on guide without the Pokedex in the back. And it's just... half the time the guide isn't even that useful, though. Like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver's guide was split into two for one thing, also. So if you wanted the other half, the Kanto half, you would have to buy that as a separate thing. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I know it well enough. But I don't know it competitively enough. I'm also just not really a challenge runner. I'm more of the completionist, Pokédex, or other games, get everything. I've never been one for battling people or challenges. I may do minor challenges within my games just to have fun with it, but I don't really go out of my way to be like, oh, I'm gonna beat this game with this Pokemon. Or, you know, do a Nuzlocke or anything. 100% of the Pokedex and it was made it worth it. Hell yeah. That's how I feel. Having finally completed Gen 2 for the first time on the VC version, I was like, damn, that feels good. Considering I've completed the Pokedex on multiple other generations. I just became challenge addicted when it happens. It happens. It's not really a challenge run, but when I first played Dark Souls, and because I'm a big fan of action RPGs, and I love medieval, like, I couldn't put that game down. I played it like 20 times after that until the sequels released. And ever since then, I've been buying every merchandise figure for the game that I can find, like, statues-wise. I bought all their collector's edition. I got their statues. I got some shirts. Like, It happens. And that's just me playing the game. And it became one of my favorite franchises of all time ever since. I don't play it that much just because I get bored and even I need variety, but because of Dark Souls, I've been branching out to almost every Souls-like iteration and known to man. Almost, not all of them. I still have Liza P to play. And the rest of Neo. Ugh. I wouldn't do is the level 1. Yeah, see, Kingdom Hearts, there you go. That's another one. The most I've ever done is I've played through Proud Mode. And I beat that at level 40 growing up as a kid. Kingdom Hearts 1. That's the hardest I've ever done. Normally I'm like level 100 by the time I beat any of the Kingdom Hearts on Proud. I've never actually beaten Critical Mode or played it. Because I don't know how rough they are, but I've seen better players on YouTube get their ass kicked. I don't want to stress myself. Like, because I recently played that game. I recently played Kingdom Hearts with a friend of mine named Angel Rose. And she was having a stressful enough time on the easiest difficulty, and I was on normal getting my ass kicked. Just because we kind of rushed the game. Like, she's enjoying it, but we're trying to play through the game so she can also enjoy, like, the modern Kingdom Hearts as they come out. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Like, I wasn't super leveled myself, but if you guys want to check out some Angel Rose, she's an amazing streamer who does RPGs and Final Fantasy and stuff like that, but we last played Kingdom Hearts 1, we played Birth by Sleep 1 and a bit of Chain of Memories. Because she also really wants to play the new Final Fantasy also, so she wants to work. And that was a game request for me, so she wants to work heavily on that. But I love Kingdom Hearts. I love RPGs, but there's no point in stressing yourself. That's why I don't do the challenge stuff. Prototypes XD001's final adjustments are behind schedule at headquarters. If they can get Crane to give up details about his purification study, all of XD001's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too, but he sounds quite obstinate and tight-lipped about the whole thing. I heard Lovrina's getting incensed over this. What? What? A kid in the lab? Hold still, so we can catch you. I'm not a Pokemon! You gonna start throwing balls at me? I played through every Kingdom Hearts back in 2021 in chronological order in a row about a month. I feel that pain. I didn't do that. I grew up with Kingdom Hearts, so I played them gradually over the years. And there's still some that I haven't played because, like, phone games and whatnot. But other than that, I've played through the PS2 ones, the GBA one, the DS ones, the 3DS ones, the PS4 ones, and the remasters, rather. It's a lot. They're fun, but it's a lot. Even I have been spending years of my life trying to understand that story and putting pieces together. Throughout my years of my streams, you'll probably hear me talk about Kingdom Hearts. I've done many Kingdom Hearts playthroughs. Not really. On YouTube or Twitch, I haven't done that many, but I've done a few. You can go check them out on YouTube. I even originally tried doing an entire marathon before 3 released. I didn't make it. I got to Recoded and couldn't beat it. Recoded is the only game I officially haven't beaten. Minus the phone games. I think it's so part of Chain of Memories was the hardest. It is definitely rough compared to Riku's. I'll tell you that. My first playthrough of Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance, definitely hard. I actually had to grind for a while. While I know what I'm doing, I find the rechain to be harder just because they're putting the same mechanics and combat in 3 dimensions, which in my opinion makes it harder. It's because I got used to the 2D GBA one, and it's actually not bad once you're used to it. There's one that I'm actually grateful we're not playing, kinda. And that's 358. 358, while not bad, it hasn't aged well. A lot of dialogue. And it's very boring. Ugh. They could have done better with that game. I liked it at the time, but having played it not that long ago before 3's release, it's just not. It just hasn't aged well. It's still good, but it has its issues where you equip shit to a thing for your basically, you know, the more shit you equip, or you know, you put these level things on this board and you level up. You put a backpack thing on here, you have increased backpack size. Like, I don't like that. That didn't age well. The dialogue didn't age well. The gameplay didn't age well. The mission-based story segment, storyline didn't age well. None of it aged at all. Getting too old to play 358 because the combat is good. The 358's combat's not bad. But the story. And getting to the good parts, the ending is very good. It gets very good towards the end. It's just, a lot of the introduction is awful. And sadly, it is one of the more important Kingdom Hearts games story-wise. At least you have cutscenes to watch, but if you're really not if you've never played the game, it also doesn't help. It's kind of like, okay. I like to know the in-betweens of what's happening, even though a lot of it's just fight this random heartless, fight this random nobody, fight whatever the fuck, and then it's a cutscene. I still like to know the in-betweens, especially when it comes to the fight your big bosses. And then once you get to the ending and you realize Shion's revelation and all that crap, it's better to have context. Cutscenes also don't just help me a little. That's why frickin' Kingdom Hearts Unchained's cutscenes bored the hell out of me. HD written notes on the HD remasters, yeah. Yeah, they bore the fuck out of me. I still have them, and I have the means to play them. I could play all the old games. I have the means to. I could technically now play the physical copy of Chain of Memories. The last time I played that, the original, I emulated it. And then I'm playing the remake. So technically now, seeing as I could stream, because I'm streaming Ruby and Sapphire, I could technically now stream the physical copy of that. And then, I've always had a 3DS that I could stream from, so I was able to stream DS games. I'm not good at battling, but now is not the time to be telling you that. So why did you tell me that? Sadly, you can't play Union. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately. I told Angel Rose, the girl I'm playing that with, that unfortunately, because she also wants to learn the story. She loves Final Fantasy and stuff like that. So she does want to know the story on Kingdom Hearts. And trying to explain as much as I can. And telling her what we can and cannot play is annoying also. Yeah. And that's also very important. Because that leads into Birth by Sleep. It leads into everything, but it's the whole war. The whole Keyblade war. That's all the phone game stuff. Because I don't like phone games. I don't really play them. I played a bit of it. I liked it better than the nonchalant, typical clicker, collect your legendary rare cards of every or whatever character you love kind of thing. It was more of a, you walk around a map and then you just hack and slash and shit. But I just didn't care for phone games at all. It was nice, Nod, that in Kingdom Hearts 3 they added everyone who played the game, though, to the credits. It's very nice of them. Oh yeah, the new one that they announced. That's right. I haven't been following Kingdom Hearts in a while, so I don't know anything on the new ones. I'm just expecting 4 to take 20 years. And for them to release another 2 to 3 games in between it. So. And before we have Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories 2 and then Kingdom Hearts 4. Considering that's what they did with Kingdom Hearts 2, is they gave us 1, then Chain of Memories, then 2. Halfway done. Halfway done. Only? That's a long time, to be honest, already. Considering they've shown us a trailer after the beating 3. I think you're going to stop that scurrying around. It is gonna be interesting. I'm hoping it's multiple characters, because Riku looking for Sora is gonna be an interesting idea. So I'm hoping to be able to play as Riku. No, not my Spheal. I don't want a Spheal with it. Boink. Oh, my little ball of weirdness. At least it's a lot faster to purify in this game. The only thing people aren't sure about is how much Disney is going to allow Oh, okay, Jason's sleeping. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting enough. Honestly, I'm even surprised Kingdom Hearts has gone on as long as it has. Makes the money the most. I know it does. That I'm not surprised about why it's continuing. I'm just saying Disney alone is very iffy with their copyright. I mean, several worlds haven't even made it into the franchise because of it. Tarzan was taken out of it because of it. I'm just saying copyright's a bitch. Hell, I'm surprised they're so lenient with you recording or streaming it besides, like, their actual music. Pokemon can be very anal when it comes to YouTube. Nintendo is... Nintendo. But yet it makes them money too and exposure. That's why a lot of big names get frickin' promotions or whatever. I need more balls. Back lately. That's good. That's good. That's cool. They made that a thing now instead of just doing nothing. ShopCarvana.com. Go right ahead. Feel free to wander and look around. I will while you do your roll and backflip. Okay, so that led to that item. All right, so we got it. What is this? Who are you? No place for a child to be sightseeing. Oh, yeah? Morbid. More bits. I'm gonna stream in half an hour, so I'm gonna prepare so see if I feel good enough and see if Alright, Gold, take care. I promise to send you some love, my friend. I appreciate the conversation. Thank you for the follow. I got you. Send love to Gold, everybody. And I wish you the best on your endeavors, my friend. Enjoy some Final Fantasy or whatever it is you're streaming. I will be doing some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth fully once the demo's upgrade returns, and then once the release of it comes out. I have mine coming. No problem. See you later. Yeah, for any Final Fantasy fan, I have my version coming. So we got my Sephiroth statue of boxing coming. Boing, boing, boing. You stop bouncing! You dead! Oh, my Espeon's dead now. I don't think that's a result. Damn, just walking around with me brought down so much of their meter. And sending them out brings down their meter. It's fucking crazy how much faster it is. And shadows do a lot of damage to non-shadow Pokemon. It's crazy. I like it. Shadow Blitz is actually a very nice attack. And yeah, Shadow Shed? I don't know what that is. Shadow Shed. Is it because he's a sheep? Okay. Not with that attack, it wasn't. But I do want my Amphi. Yeah, Ampharos was definitely my savior for some parts in the last one, so I definitely want me my Ampharos. I just... Oh, shit. Boing. Don't mess with my seal, he's pissed. Always loved having Ampharos. Yeah, I've never used Shift Tree, but Ampharos I've always loved. I fell in love with Ampharos since Gen 2. That's why I always feel bad for the sick Amphi. And that's why I always say Amphi. But yeah, I'm very sentimental with it. Shift Tree I never really used. Never really liked grass types, but Dark Grass a pretty cool combination. There's a lot of great Pokemon I probably never used. Just because I'm basic and I stick with my similar comfortability. That's why I'm trying to somewhat use different teams each game I play. Sorta. Even if it's similar typing to my prior one. I got Numelish, Shroomish. Did I battle a Shroomish? I know he's part of the shadows. Sweet. Oh, thank you, steps. Wow, that's just, okay. That's the elevator bed. Let's place is not confusing, probably. It's just my memory is awful, my sense of direction's awful. Like, I did that in the Final Fantasy VII remake, in the original Part 1 and then the demos, the town. It's fucking Sector 7 and all that. I just walk around like an idiot. Healy and Ding and you! Hold it! You want to pop open that chest, you'll have to beat me first. Peon Digor. The elemental punch, Abra. My nudes. Hello. Ow. Hello. Hello. My nudes. My nudes. So good.
What did I make so far?
Beating the shit out of people and talking to some new friend about Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon, and that's really about it. Nothing much story-wise, just beating people. I caught a Carvana. I'm shopping at it. Now I'm buying cars.
I just freaking went to the church to do the whole on my block.
Yeah.
But I woke up and I wait for it because we used to have a guy from Bear Joe who was coming here in his truck. But his truck is no longer working, something happened to it. So one of the pastors from the church goes there now to pick up the Bear Joe's and brings it here. But he does it really early. And my mom woke me up at 9:21.
Yeah.
The guy was free there 9:25, so I showed up there at 10.
Wow, someone who actually has a feed ass and not a block. Can I catch it? Can I have it?
It's a shadow?
No, that's right. I wish it was Shadow.
Because like when it comes to like Feebas, you know, it's a pain in the ass to get in the base games. But in Pokemon Go, I hate that fucker.
I hate him in everything. Just in general.
Like,
If he's made worse, they hate him even more.
so you know what I was gonna say, because you know like in Pokemon Go, you get eggs you can have. You just gotta walk with them. I think like you have a green egg, so you gotta walk 2 km. Then you have a yellow egg, you gotta walk 5 km. Then you get a special one from your friends to open up their gifts. And you gotta walk 7 km to open the hatch cells.
Yeah.
Then there's the really fancy purple ones. We gotta walk 10 km to hatch it. Then there's the red ones you get from when you defeat Team Rocket leaders. You gotta walk 12 km to hatch those. And they give you some like rare Pokemon depending on what it is. But on the first 3, even on the purple one, the most common thing you can hatch is a fucking Feebas. And I hate that fucker. And then lately, I think like once in a while they switch the pool of the Pokemon, and like for the past month or so, I kept hatching fucking Lickitung. It was so frustrating. Like really, another Lickitung? I would have been something if it was a shiny Lickitung, but which is a regular one.
Wow. Licking. Makes me remember that episode with Jesse nearly beating Ash with a Lickitung. Till Psyduck. Or Misty with a Lickitung. Not Ash. Till Psyduck's derpy ass was like, nah. That and that kind of reminds me of the Muck episode until the derpy Bellsprout was like, nah. Because Ash was like fucking getting its ass kicked, and then he sends out Muck and just destroys the Bellsprout.
The only thing I also find kind of cool about yesterday was that fucking I traded the closure I needed to my burner for my main,
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck it. I traded a random Gibble I had on my burner to my main because like I love Garchomp. I have like over 60 Garchomps already in my main account, and like a couple already maxed out to the max CPs. And I have one maxed out perfect one, perfect IVs. And like I got extremely lucky, and the trade was lucky, so I now have a lucky, perfect Garchomp.
Sexy.
I was not expecting that.
Fucking bold, man. Duty. I like this duty. I found an ether. Wow. Bing bong.
Why does this sound like you're like in a smooth jazz bar?
I don't know. I never thought that Cypher's big man would deign to show up here in person. I saw him in real flesh and blood, and he's menacing. The sight of him gave me shivers. Master Grieville supposedly making a personal tour of all of Cypher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so he can proceed with his plans without ending up in a fiasco like last time. Who are you, you suspicious intruder? About time you noticed me. How long were you there? You might be just a kid, but we can't let you walk out. Alright. Alright, R&D clots. Give me your shrooms. I mean, your shroomish, sorry.
It's just like a repeat of the Team Rocket.
Like the laboratory? Kinda. I mean, they have a lot of similar ideas. Like caves or a fucking factory, some description. Then they have similar like town theme ideas. They have your water town, they have like your dilapidated town full of like miscreants and shit. I really did enjoy, like, this game feels dead comparatively, like a lot of the story, the characters, it just, I don't know, it lacks color like colorful story to me. I don't know, I feel Coliseum was a lot better. But this game is fun, it's not as fun. So I really liked Coliseum. There's just a lot more going on.
It's kind of like I said, it's kind of like Coliseum with Arceus. And then fucking this one's like Sword and Shield.
Still fun so far, I just feel like it definitely cash grabbed and it wasn't as good. Probably better when you were younger, but I never played it. So coming from a first time playthrough as an adult, it's good, it's fun, but it definitely is not as great as the first. Due to lazy reasons and just I feel like this game was purely made just to get you the rest of any good remaining Pokemon from another generation without having to really play as much, because this gets you a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon, so that's a lot less that you gotta work for when you actually play Fire Red, Leaf Green. While Colosseum gave you a lot of Gen 2. Ow. Your game audio. Why is that so loud all of a sudden? That might just be my end, I don't know. I know you haven't touched it unless the audio somehow has changed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying that you've changed it. I'm just saying, ow. It just, again, games are gonna be different too. It might just be the game. Weird. Yeah, I don't know why. I noticed that though. My audio goes ups and down. Sometimes it's quieter for certain actions. Sometimes it's louder. But also could just be certain games. I don't know. But a lot of whatever that background noise was, might have just been. It might have just been me having my volume up all the way or higher for you. I mean, I can hear you, but you're definitely sound kind of different, like you're coming from a controller or some sort of difference. So I'm not saying you aren't, it's just you sound... Oh. Yeah, I'm not saying you aren't, I'm just bad at explaining it. You just sound hard to understand sometimes, like you're from a further distance. That's why I got him a new mic, so you can actually go to standalone if you don't know it was a sequel. And I sadly didn't have the key. That sucks. I could see that. I like it a lot so far, still. It just definitely... A lot of the beginning stuff was very annoying. The girl and the doctor and the whatever. But other than that, so far it's being on my own in this and whatnot, and just capturing Pokemon. It definitely feels more of like just a collect the shadows. The story doesn't feel like it's as prevalent. The first one had a lot more time to put the story into motion and give you the general idea, and then you beat the main plot. Now this game kind of like, yeah, here's another new plot using a similar premise in a Lugia. For whatever reason. I guess no one ever tried to use Ho-Oh because it's more sacred, I guess. I don't know. I know they did that to give you both Lugia and Ho-Oh, but why they made Lugia the capturable one? I like it. Just weird. I rather, because I do enjoy earning my Ho-Oh from the 100 battle, even though I had to do that twice. I feel like it's kind of weird that they just made Lugia a shadow boss. I like that they give you the birds in this, because I have a list of all the shadow Pokemon up. That's how I was looking for Shroomish here. Dr. K, a Shadow Ho-Oh, similar Lugia would have been badass. Hell yeah, it would have. Because Lugia looks badass himself. Welcome back. Welcome front. So much resin. Yeah. Ah, damn. Yeah. Poison. Blah. Don't make me tug you. Blah. I like my balls. Sexy now. Shall not cash in my ass. No, don't poison. No poison. Fucking shrooms. No. No. You've seen me fail. Rescue Crane, don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Labrina is. She's in charge of King. She looks cute. No, she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out here while you still can. It's for your own good. Whee! I'm only a researcher here. Don't battle. And yet you narked on me. Alright, so we have... I have Carvana Shrimish, Numo, and Spinnerack. Via Baltoid, Marie. We have everybody so far. So...
What's that white stripes on the
White stripes.
flashing white light stripes on the heart page?
They're empty, ready to be purified. Alright, now all I need now is Labrina then. several of my Pokemon are ready to go. Mareep isn't. Oh, I thought you were. Alright, well, I'll swap you back in. Hold the phone. Yeah, but they have a new machine that they're trying to perfect that should hopefully mitigate that, but I could be wrong on how that works. But so far, yes. So you're purified or ready to go. You're ready to go. Okay, that just took me back. This is neat. Now I can see the meter right there. Okay. So we're gonna move you. Mareep is good. You understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon against their will. Naps. Please, won't you help us stop the Shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. Whoa! You! Aren't you the kid I saw at the Pokemon lab? It is you. Are you trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? It's too bad I'm still a member of Cypher. I can't very well let you folks walk now, can I? As for you, you snagged my Teddy Ursa for me that time. I'll give you this. You've got guts to come here alone, but I'll fix you good so you'll never get out again. Alright, Naps. Sex Beyond. By Murkrow. You're good, punk. No, I'm not. Professor Crane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cypher is. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about how poor abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. Did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. It's dangerous here. We better get out right away. My worst fears turned out to be true about Cypher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things can get complicated if they return. Let's get out of here quick. Ooh, a leaf stone. Come in. Oh, I missed that. Oops, accidentally hit me. Lavrina, this child here, he's the intruder. Oh, wait. I have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Crane is going to be very busy. Oh, so very busy. So please be nice boy and don't disturb us. We're going back to the headquarters. Stand aside, please. Going back? Seriously? You are so joking. This so happens to be where you work from now on. After all, we so need you to keep working on your studies. You are so the key to our plan. XD001, the ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think that would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that naps. He must have made a boo-boo again. I have to punish him lots. Little boy, maybe you could convince Professor Crane. You should so tell him to study our XD001. You see, our plan is to make Shadow Pokemon that can never ever be purified. XD001 is only our first prototype. So when we work out the problems, we can make combat units with XD series Pokemon. Wouldn't that be just whatever she just said? I was looking away. I saw you message. But we need the professor's cooperation for our plan. So please, sweetie, can you please ask him nicely to help? No. Oh, how nasty, you silly boy. So you won't help me with XD001 either. Oh, you'll be sorry now. You'll be understand a little hurt is persuasive. She can punish me. Yeah. I guess. I'm not really looking at it that way, but sure. I'll take her love dick. No. I said I'll take her love dick, because she's a girl. Talking about how she's... Why we'd let her I'd let her punish me with her love dick. No, her shadow is not love disc. Her shadow is, fucking skitty. Yes, she has a shadow vagina. Shadow pussy. I am here to capture your shadow pussy. I want her to choke me with her pigtails. Kinky. I think the way she talks will annoy me, so I'll just choke her with my cock. No, but she says so a lot. And I can... Yeah, and I can imagine her voice would be something like... Oh, so you... yeah. Annoying like that. Yeah. Oh, very. But it's also going to be very cheesy and bad. But still, it needs it. Because with how heavy Pokemon dialogue is getting, it's necessary. Because Pokemon's got cutscenes now, so it needs it. Even if they are minor. Still, I think the best cutscenes Pokemon should stick with are the silent ones. Stuff that just shows off, like an arena or an area. You know what I mean? Stuff they usually do when you walk into a gym for the first time. But the extensive cutscenings that have dialogue is what made me dislike 358. Yeah, yes, that's the DS Kingdom Hearts. Just because it hasn't aged well, and it's just so much dialogue. What, the dialogue or the actual, like, dialogue? I mean by that, I mean text. Or do you mean, like, do they actually have voice acting? Because, oh no, Kingdom Hearts had no voice acting in that game. It was just pure, like, the cutscenes did, the real cutscenes did, but, like, cutscenes where it's just text, it's just too much text. Delcatty helped you back in the day. Delcatty, Gen 3 trainers would do. Somewhat, yeah. Not much, but yeah, there's some actual dialogue, actual conversation happening with voice acting. Fucking trainers in Gen 3 and Gen 4 with Delcatty and fucking Purugly, man, they're brutal. Yeah. Delcatty is. Delcatty and Skinny is. Perugly and fucking that one is Diamond and Pearl. Yes. Bidoof and Bibarel are Gen 4. Oh, Combi, yeah. I fucking hate Combi, because that thing does not want to be female ever.
They're telling me there's something
Yeah. No, that's nice. Mm-hmm. That's weird. Mm-hmm. Sometime, that's what it says. I mean, it says it's arriving late, but I don't know if it's gonna change till tomorrow or if it's gonna be early. This is never accurate, but it says it's gonna arrive by 10 p.m., but I don't think it's gonna be that late. However, right now it says it's out for delivery on the meter. So let's see. It's in Cicero, apparently. Last check, package is out for delivery, Cicero, Illinois, 11 a.m. So an hour ago. So yeah, so you should be getting it here soon. Soon. No, it's an expensive headset. Please no. It's most likely gonna be better than my turtle bitch headset. Since yours is Razer. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to tell you when it arrives. That sucks. Oh, even doing damage at this point. Oh no, I'm falling in love! I don't even see your health going down. I don't even want to hurt you that bad, Delcatty. Yes. Alright, well, Houndour's almost ready to be purified then, why not? I'm gonna switch it up somewhat. I'm gonna use somewhat I could find, like Ampharos and Espeon, but there's also gonna be different Pokemon too, so there's gonna be variety. I'm gonna have a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon and the birds too, eventually. And instead of Tyranitar, I get Dragonite. Shock this vagina. No, not my cute little Mareep. Don't attack my little sheep. Now you're paralyzed anyway. Kind of works out. I ain't like doing damage at all with that. Yeah. Fucking rich ass catwalk. Yes, it's that. Oh, what was that hit? Ah, that's nothing. Fucking pleb. Yeah, Aristocats, yes. Hello, Mercer? Was that you that joined?
Yep.
So, yes, Aristocats. Everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody. Is that the white fluffball cat? Everybody, everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Meow. Meow. And I haven't seen that movie in forever. Venusaur. Sorry. I've watched way too much of the first Pokemon movie. That has nothing to do with it. Popularity has... They're not copywriting at all. You do realize none of the... They can... Pokemon has used other games as an idea. They can do that. Palworld's not copying at all, just because it's similar premise of using monsters. That's also, for one, they're using total different combat and gameplay styles. Two, they're Palworld... No. They just took monsters and made them robotic. And... I'm not denying that. They're all still unique. Did he really? I mean, it's still Nintendo. They're gonna do that regardless. Patreon, yeah. Chill on the correction. Yeah, it's his. Yeah, chill on the correction. I'm not saying you are. Well, you're gonna be here correcting him all day. It's his accent. It's not that he doesn't know how to pronounce words right. It's his accent. Well, I don't know anything about Palworld. I still don't think Nintendo should bother. Everyone's making a big deal out of it. If it's got copyrighted issues, fine. But everyone's making it. Yeah, but hype and popularity ain't gonna be what keeps it up. That has nothing to do with it. Well, it's going to. Games that get hyped like that don't ever live. What on earth? How could you be so strong? Because I'm gay. But I don't give a fuck about Palworld. Let it die out. I'm tired of everyone just overhyping that game for no reason whatsoever. Who cares? It's Pokemon with guns. Yay. I'm just saying, I'm like
So then keep in
it's
mind,
dumb.
it's like what is this? Digimon 2.0.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you're literally turning your monsters into slaves while they do shit and you kill. I games like Fortnite isn't my thing. I don't mind some games where you build a base and whatnot. Survival-esque games like that are cool. But eh. Nah. Fortnite's gonna add that mode next where they just allow you to play with animals and build and kill, and it's gonna be Power World within that soon.
I think they kind of already are, like from that Congress 28 guy I watched, Iron
Mm-hmm.
they have like a half-half Minecraft world in Fortnite.
Ah, damn. Oh, I so hate to say this, little boy. I can't beat you right now. Master Grievous would be so cross with me. But that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time. But you have to promise you will think about my plan next time. If you see XD001, I'm sure you will want to help me. I'll be waiting for you. I saw it take a boat. Lavrita! Fuck me! You've grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed at how much stronger you've grown in a short time. I guess we'll be relying on even more from now on. Now that we know Cypher is back, we need to move quickly. We have to come up with ways of stopping them. This time, let's really head back to the lab. Houndour can now be purified. Give me this. A datarama. Here, may I see that? Handed the ROM to Crane. This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. You don't have to do that. You could just say fuck you. That's a quick teleportation back. Thanks to you, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cypher hasn't disappeared. The fact they're still around is alarming. Worse, they're making more Shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they are trying to create the ultimate Shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Must be plotting world domination using Shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. To counter Cypher's new Shadow Pokemon conspiracy. Dick.
Hey Irving. Yeah? How are you enjoying The Last of Us?
I'm enjoying it. I already like beat it twice, the PS3 and PS4 version. I'm going to do the PS5.
I tried playing it on shrooms and I couldn't do it.
Purified chamber is finally complete. Woo! Oh my.
Actually freaked me out.
It's like right now I'm at the part where I'm at the sewers.
I'm at the part where you play as Ellie with that cannibal dude guy, and you're gotta get through the maze of like in the factory with the clickers around, and I keep getting killed by the clickers, and it's pissing me off.
Hmm.
Because like before I
The
knew
ball is
that Ellie was a lesbian, and like this black kid right here showed interest in her. I remember basically I'm like, boy, you better stay away from her, boy. You're not good enough for her, boy.
Whoa. Kratos? Hi, Kratos.
No, it's like the little black kid with his brother.
No, because you keep saying boy.
Yeah.
I'm calling you Kratos.
Like I'm trying to say like somebody from the Southwood, from like the like a slave owner. Like, boy, what you doing here, boy?
The one time I make a joke.
Because like freaking like I never liked them from the get-go, because like they're trying to escape this one city, get to a bridge, and continue trying to get Ellie the fireflies to like find a cure and shit.
Hmm.
And like fucking like these this black brother and this older black brother, like they somewhat agree to help you out to like get out, and then they leave you for dead. Because like they're saying these people in this town, they pretty much corner innocent people, take their shit, eat them as well, and pretty much kill them. And if you won't be support a group to just pretty much kill you and take all your shit. And they have a armored truck from the army that was there during the quarantine. And
Hydra.
pretty much chases you down. And there's a whole scene where you gotta like jump down the river, and you and Ellie pretty much almost die, but then like somehow that black kid and the brother find you and save you. Now I'm back.
And Joel pulls a gun on them.
What version?
Joel pulls a gun on them for abandoning him and tries to beat the fuck out of them.
The first time I was like, come on, pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger. But he doesn't.
But the ending of their story is pretty sad.
I was happy with their ending, so it was up to me. I will kill him from the very beginning. Starting with a little kid.
Yeah, but he didn't. I didn't. It was sad that he turned.
Nah, I was happy the little shit turned. Fuck you.
They're better people in the show, by the way. They're nicer in the show. They didn't abandon Joe like they did in the game.
Oh, I know. I seen the show. I wasn't still a big fan. You know. I mean, they made this little shit. What? Die from you in the show?
Yeah.
This is up to me right now. You'll see me with Joel wearing a KKK outfit for this bullshit. With my new thread.
But the hunters don't eat people. They just kill people and take their shit. It's David's group that eats people. Also, The Last of Us is the only game franchise that I've completed all of it on stream. That I've dedicated my time to actually completing on stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's a really good game.
It is a really good game. Because I love all of Naughty Dog's games. I grew up playing Crash Bandicoot.
Is Crash Bandicoot Naughty Dog? I thought it was
Yeah, no, it's Naughty Dog.
That's why in Uncharted 4 you play a little mini game of Crash Bandicoot.
But Naughty Dog's gone though. Yes, they did, but they went out beforehand. Naughty Dog went out of business beforehand. What? I believe so. I could be wrong. I haven't followed that, but I know Naughty Dog went out a while ago.
I remember that, what was it? I was excited for it when they came out with the Crash Team Racing on the PS4.
The load times on that garbage.
But then, like, all these promises they made in the beginning, oh, it's not gonna be Lufaxi, we're not gonna, like, make it pay to win.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Well, damn, that sucks.
And then, like, the moment, like, people got early reviews, and that was, like, they promised, right? But
Mhm.
the moment the game officially came out, they took back the word, like, one with the last update. It became pay to win and shit. That was a complete bullshit.
Yeah, Activision Blizzard now owns,
Oh, you already got it. Oops, hold on. You're already good. I don't need to purify you. Let's get you in there. So, okay, I put regular Pokemon to surround it, and then he's the only one.
It's kind of trippy how, like, Shadow Pokemon
Yeah. Oops, I keep doing that. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, my I can put one Pokemon in here and then put a bunch in normal purified Pokemon surrounding it, and then it purifies faster, I guess, and I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, that's pretty
How did you find the purified chamber? Using the system possible to purify many shadow Pokemon at the same time. Also, you could access the purified chamber from any piece of shit. Now, the issue is how shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cypher. It looks as if you have to get busy some more with the snag machine. And I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Speaking of Cypher, Lily, have you made any progress with the data ROM we brought back from Cypher's lab? Oh yes, I asked Dayton to analyze the contents of the data ROM. Should be ready soon. Of course, his name is Dayton. Could you go upstairs and ask Dayton how he's doing? There's the man in the room next to the director's office. Remember, he was compiling the basic data. Big Brother's tired, so Jovi will go. Okay. Oh, Jovi, it's okay. This is for work. Would you shut the fuck up, little kid? Like, games. Stop doing that. Inner boundless energy makes me realize I'm back home. Anyway, I wonder what's on the data room. Oh, Jovi, there's no stopping you. Please, let me go ask Dayton now how he's doing in his office upstairs. But I'm tired. She can do it. You got anything else to say? Come back. Go ahead and check out. Sure. A criminal organization named Cypher used a group called Team Snag to round up Pokemon. Cypher used artificial means to close the hearts to capture Pokemon, turn them into vicious fighting machines. They are what we call Shadow Pokemon. Cypher planned to take over the world by arming their trainers with Shadow Pokemon, but their plan was thwarted by a young man who Team Snag and a girl who had a special ability to identify a Shadow Pokemon. This time, maybe it will be you that stops Cypher. That would be incredible. Would you like to hear more? Then Boss was named Evice, though he was acting as the mayor of a city under a different name. Evice is still safely behind bars, so I don't know how Cypher managed to come back. Either a new boss has emerged, or Evice wasn't the big boss. Metal Gear? Big boss? I've got to be one of the two. That's all the information I was able to dig up. I hope I've helped you, even if it's just a little bit. Ah, yes, all of us are analyzing the data that you get sent from your PDA. Thanks to the data, we've made many discoveries about Shadow Pokemon. We should talk to our research people for details.
Meow. Meow.
I don't think anyone's capable of beating it in battle anymore. Alright, do you feel like no? You went and marched right into the bad guys' midst. Bet that made you even tougher battle. I'd say you got that way because you regularly train in the battle sim that I keep tuned. Yeah, I know it's half bragging, but hey, isn't that half true? By the way, while studying Shadow Pokemon, we made several interesting discoveries. They relate to a condition we call the reverse mode of Shadow Pokemon. Would you like to share? Occasionally go out of control if its emotions run wild. That's what we refer to as reverse mode. When a Shadow Pokemon is undergoing purification, its heart slowly opens as it gradually prepares to return to its natural state. However, if Shadowy Aura doesn't go away until purification is complete, the Shadow Pokemon remains. Sometimes snaps under its influences. That's why a Shadow Pokemon is more apt to go into reverse mode the closer it is to full purification. It's quite ironic. When a Shadow Pokemon is in reverse mode, it will take damage from its own attacks, and it won't accept any item except a cologne scent. For that reason, if a Pokemon goes into reverse mode, comes to its senses by calling it or giving it a cologne massage. One last thing, a Shadow Pokemon can't come out of reverse mode on its own. That's why we've got to look after it. but I want it. Best Pokemon storyline to date. I don't know about that. Eevee, Evolution plus Ursaring were always my main two starters. I've never used an Ursaring, so that's interesting. Well, I kinda have in Coliseum, but not much. Yeah. How you doing though, Michael? Thank you for joining. I like Coliseum a bit better, but this is still fun. Oh, he's fooling around with the computer here, and it's strange. Wonders where he went. I like it. That man has taste. What's that, D10? What do you think? He went downstairs earlier. Had to lack. I'm doing fantastic. Just chatting with friends and people and hanging out and enjoying some Pokemans. Multiple times, but never knew that Coliseum was a thing until later on. That's funny. Yeah, I grew up on Pokemon, and once Coliseum came out, I was like so excited because I loved Stadium a lot. And I've never played Gale of Darkness. I played like maybe a few hours of it, but this is really my first foray in Gale of Darkness. And so far, I definitely noticed it's lackluster comparatively. But it's not a bad story. I just definitely don't think it's as good as I was hoping it'd be. But it is fun. I like it. I just wish they did better with it. Thought it deserved a remaster. I really would love a remaster or a remake, specifically. It seems like it took all of Junior Surdy's main dips. Oh, did they? Nice. I really hope this gets a remake. This game deserves it. Color. Hell yeah, it would. Yeah, probably. Are you Pokemon doing? I formed a combo with this baby here. I want to make a battle. It's a little quickly. Yeah, no, this game, Coliseum and this really deserve a remake. Even if they don't have you transfer Pokemon or anything anymore. It does.
I'm sure they probably will if ever became a thing starting in Diamond and Pearl on the Switch besides from another company. It's not Game Freak. And like the engine is different compared to the original company. Somehow they made it work in the type of Pokemon from it.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Now that I think about it, you know what? Diamond and Pearl on the Switch is probably like a returning like modern version of Coliseum and Gale of Darkness.
Yeah. I mean, again, they made Battle Revolution, but that was just pure straight fights. There was no adventure mode. That's the closest we got to a Stadium 3. Snag Machine, definitely my favorite aspect of the game. That and Mirror B is fantastic. I love Coliseum, was great. The whole snag machine, the concept of shadow Pokemon, it is a great concept. I love being able to have like the shadow legendaries. The Shadow Lugia looks fucking badass. Like, even though I did the in-game mount battle for like completion and not realize that's not where Ho-Oh is. Ho-Oh's in the mount battle like menu version. I did that, so I had to do it twice. It was fun though, getting Ho-Oh. And I saw Pokemon Go introduce Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, right? That'd be a nice nod. That was a nice nod. I just wish they did this.
Even though it's somewhat easier to verify in Pokemon Go, you just need the candy from the start to see the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Before.
And when I saw...
It's like a lucky Pokemon, it requires last Stardust to power up.
Yeah.
But the only downside though is that with verified Pokemon and Pokemon Go, depending on the IV stats, it gets an extra increase on their stats.
Nice.
If you have like a near perfect Pokemon as a shadow, you verify it becomes perfect.
Mm.
But some people don't do that at all. Oh, mama calling.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw fucking Pokemon Snap 2 happen, I was very hopeful on a lot of spin-off games. Espeon's my favorite. Sorry.
Pokemon Shadow, because like the Shadow Pokemon, Pokemon Go, they get a boost to their damage, so they're quick and charge attack. But the only downside about Shadow Pokemon is normally they're stuck only having frustration as their charge attack. But during the Team Rocket event, we had to fight Giovanni and get the new latest like Shadow Legendary Pokemon. You're able to have the Shadow Pokemon forget frustration with a TM and make you learn a regular charge move. So it's very useful at times to have a Shadow Pokemon just for like the pure damage.
Yeah. But from this game specifically, mine's Espeon, then Umbreon, and I haven't used... Because I immediately got Espeon, I haven't used Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, and Gale of Darkness.
Can you get them in this game?
Yes, you can. Because they give you the stones for the 3 from Gen 1, and then they give you the shards for Umbreon and Espeon, so you can. But this is my first time playing it, so I've only experienced Umbreon and Espeon. And I have Espeon in this playthrough. But generally when it comes to evolutions, I really only use Espeon, Sylveon. But I love the evolutions. I actually have rugs of them. I have a Jolteon rug, an Espeon rug, and I have an Espeon, like, light-up Pokeball thing. And Jolteon's one of my favorites because I also love lightning. But Espeon's my actual favorite. Ah. I usually roll with Vaporeon or Jolteon, sometimes Flareon. Nice. This game has shady storylines, though, and the whole town with fake citizens. Wow, that sounds weird. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright. That's odd. I'm gonna follow you back. RPGs with weird stories, though, in general. Thank you for the follow. It's known as a TV network, but they're much more than that. The people they actually, it's a bit breaking cyber 5 years ago. People delivered that ROM data to net at OMS. Be the right-hand man to SEC, OMS leader. I'm confident that we'll be able to get the contents of that data ROM. Oh, we're going to the under? To Pyrite Town?
Okay.
Where did that Hooper clip go? No problem. I appreciate the love, my friend. I'm exhausted. Okay. Well. I was just there. Okay. I wanna purify what I have on me. Actually, I always do that. It's over here. I like the angle change. Yeah, man, getting flaked on dates all week. I figured I'd check out this. Flaked on dates? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I appreciate you joining in. I'm not so great with dates myself. I kind of just get lucky. Houndoom is always a staple in my party. Yeah, I love Houndour. Never used Ninetales, but Houndour is great. Houndour and Houndoom. I love fire types. I mean, he's probably one of the cooler grass types. I'm particularly not, but I like some. I like the dark cat. I like the grass cat from Scarlet and Violet, even though I didn't play that game that much. I also like Sceptile, but I'm not particularly the biggest fan of grass types. I do love Ampharos, though. Technically, it wasn't the hardest Pokemon to catch, but I used Master Ball and Shadow